Hey, good morning. Welcome back to Project Freelance. Hope you're stoked for the show. Let's get into it. So, welcome back to the show. My name is Kay, just the letter K. I'm known as a lot of things. You can call me Kay, though. I was about to say I'm known as No Tracers, but that's my other podcast about urban exploring and abandoned places. If you're into that kind of thing, you should definitely go check out that podcast. But that's not this show. This show is Project Freelance. It's all about freelancing. Every week, I bring you different interviews from different people from around the world who are freelancers. We've had musicians, graphic artists, NFT artists, motivational life coaches. We've had all kinds of people on the podcast, so definitely go back and check out some of the previous episodes that I've had. I love this show. It's so much fun for me to get to know these people and get to learn more about how they built their careers in whatever sector of freelancing that they do. As a freelance videographer and photographer, I also kind of selfishly want to network more so that I can work with some of these amazing people, some of these amazing artists and creators. So Project Freelance is also a networking tool for me, which is cool. But if you want to come on the show, hit me up at contact@justtheletterk.com. I would love to have you on the show, whether you are a freelance photographer, musician, whatever it is you do. I would love to have you come on the podcast and share with my audience how you built your career and a little bit more about your story. So this episode is a solo episode. It's going to be a short one just because I have something I want to talk to you guys about, and I feel like I should make an episode about this because it's such a cool opportunity that I want more people to know about. And hopefully someone that listens to this will actually win. This is a contest. So there is a contest going on that I'm going to dive into on this episode. I just want more people to be involved in it. I think it's cool. It's the first year I've been involved in this contest. It's the first year I've actually known about the contest. So I just started my profile and everything. But yeah, let's get into it. So I got an email a little while ago about this company called Skypixel. I'm on a bunch of like droner newsletters. So I'm a certified drone pilot. And so with that comes a bunch of newsletters that I'm involved in. Drone Pilot Ground School is where I actually went to study for my certification. It's an online course. So first I want to recommend that if you are trying to get into droning and you need to take your test for your certification, definitely check out Drone Pilot Ground School. It's super cool. I'll put a link to it in the description for you guys. So once you pass the Drone Pilot Ground School Part 107 test prep, they do further education, which I think is awesome. So they are doing 12 days of Instagram giveaways, Drone Pilot Ground School specifically. So if you guys are interested in that, they're giving away things like a DJI Avata, drone travel bag, free enrollment to Drone Pilot Ground School. So you don't really have to be involved in the school to get involved in the contests, which is awesome. But they do weekly stories, which is rad. So I want to just go through this newsletter real quick and talk about this contest that's going on. So shout out to Mike at Drone Pilot Ground School. I'm definitely going to send him this podcast. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you for helping us prep for the Part 107 test. That really helped me a lot because, reading weather maps and learning how to take off at an airport. Not that I'm ever going to take off a plane at an airport, but that's something you need to know if you want to, fly drones. You just need to know airport laws and things like that. So thank you, Mike. Thank you, Drone Pilot Ground School, for all of that, all the help and the assistance and the further education. I think that's super important. So the first thing on last week's email is this: weekly selections from Skypixel's annual contest. And I was like, I'm sorry, what? What is this? So there's a group called Skypixels, and I will go into who they are and what they do. But they're holding their 8th annual contest where they are accepting aerial photo and video submissions in an act to drive engagement and get people interested in submitting content to Skypixel. They have begun to share selected drone photos on social media on a weekly basis. So let's go over to Skypixel's website real quick. Okay, so we are on Skypixel's website right now. So this is the contest site here. And I'm just going to go through this real quick. So their 8th annual contest, they've got details, gallery, the story behind it, their offers, FAQ and my work. So you can actually like log in and look at your stuff. I did submit. This is my video here. It's the URL is skypixel.com/video/leave no trace. So I did a video all about being an urban explorer, and I'm actually just going to go ahead and play it. Exploring is my religion. I've spent more time in abandoned churches than active ones. You see, there's something about an abandoned building that allows me to walk into the past, retracing the footsteps of the ones who walked those halls. Now, the only ones that walk there are ghosts and other explorers like me. Every building has a story shrouded in darkness, and I uncover it when I step inside. Going into the past is my passion, and sharing it with the world is my mission. There are so many stories out there to be told, so much history to uncover. But the more that we walk into these buildings, and the more history we uncover, their footprints fade away. It's dangerous. It's taboo, they say. But I'm drawn in, back and back again, deeper into decay. So yeah, that is my SkyPixel submission. There are some really incredible drone pilots out there in the world. I'm definitely not the best, but I wanted to tell a story, so that's what I did. Told the story through my urban exploring. If you guys want to go check that out and show it some love, I'll put a link to it down in the description, but it is right here, skypixel.com/video/leave no trace. Also, I realize if you are listening to the podcast, you are missing out on the video component. I actually upload these episodes to YouTube on the Project Freelance page. So if you guys want to watch the podcasts on YouTube, you can do that. But I'm actually going to submit this one as a video podcast as well. So hopefully on Spotify, you guys can actually like check this out. That would be super cool. But let's get into the actual contest. So let's go into the story behind the 8th annual contest. So it's got the past winners, which is cool. So they've got the photos and everything. This one's super sick. This is a volcano. Very, very cool. There's a bunch of really amazing photographers that like, look at this photo. What is this photo? This doesn't even look real. Like this does not look real to me. But yeah, those are the past winners of the contest, which I think is cool. They've also got the gallery of their weekly selections, which is like what you're competing against, which is ridiculous. They're just like super talented people. So, I mean, look at this. This is crazy. It's absolutely bananas. It blows my mind. But yeah, there's different categories. You have nature, city, sport, travel, story, vertical shooting, portrait, and architecture. Those are your categories for video and photo. The video you actually have, when you go to submit, let me get over to that in a second. But, so yeah, let me go over the details real quick. So the contest started on November 8th. I just found out about it. The submission deadline is January 29th. So if you are interested in joining, you have to submit by the 29th of January, which is quite a long time. They announced the winners on March 2nd or February 3rd. I don't know if they're Europe-based or if they're US-based. So, they've got to be US-based because, okay, I just can't read. So March 2nd, they announced the winners. The rules for the competition. If you are interested and you are only listening to this podcast, these are the rules. The competition is open for any content shot with a drone, handheld camera. Or handheld camera. There's dashes. Participants can submit entries through the SkyPixel website. Each entry may only be submitted in one category. The same entry is not permitted for submission in multiple categories. Videos must not exceed 5 minutes in length. The entry must contain at least 30 seconds of footage, which is shot by DJI products. So if you are submitting, you definitely have to have, 30 seconds of footage shot by a DJI camera. Make sure that is the thing. I have 42 seconds of footage shot by drones in my video. So I clipped them all from the main video and added up all the time, or I just, put an in and out point and looked at the amount of time that they were. It's 42 seconds for my video, so I'm good there. Each photo must be shot on a drone and be at least 3 megabytes with a resolution of at least 300 dpi. Data should be retained. All equipment should be listed with the entry. Content that has been previously awarded a prize in other SkyPixel contests is not permitted for use in this contest. So if you guys did this last year, you can't resubmit the same photo if it won. Participants must guarantee that all information provided is accurate. All submitted content belongs to them and no laws have been infringed upon. Any violation of these rules will lead to disqualification. The results will be announced on March 3rd and the public will be notified. So these are the categories. For videos, you have nature, city, travel, sport, vertical shooting, and story. So I submitted story. And for photos, you have nature, portrait, architecture, sport. And that's pretty much that. So you can sign up I think you have to sign up actually, to SkyPixels. So I generated my username, no tracers. Obviously I'm in America. I did my little about. I'm still like adding stuff. I got to add stuff to my page, but if you want to go follow me on skypixel.com, I'll put my link in the description. But yeah, I just really wanted to share this contest with you guys because I think that it's something cool that's going on and I would want to know about it if I was a drone pilot. So if you guys are interested, definitely go check out the SkyPixel contest. I think it's a super cool opportunity for drone photographers and filmmakers to get out there and have a chance to win some prizes, some stuff. So if you are interested in the contest, definitely let me know what your username is or your URL is. You can share it to me on Instagram at Project Freelance, or you can share it on Twitter at Project Freelance. I can't use freelance on Twitter because it's too many characters, so it's Project Freelance. But yeah, definitely send me your SkyPixel URL. I would love to give you a follow back. Hope you guys got something out of this. I hope you joined the contest. And if you're new to the podcast, please hit the subscribe button. If you are a veteran listener, thank you. Please leave a rating and feedback. It would mean a lot to me. I will talk to you guys next Monday for another episode of Project Freelance.